Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk on phosphate-based chemical in water chemistry, in water treatment, specifically in cooling water treatment. So, as we all know, phosphate-based chemicals are very essential for any kind of water treatment, be it cooling tower or be it boiler. And now in this video, we are going to discuss a different phosphate product or phosphate molecule that are available and how they are providing the cooling water treatment, how we are going to use them. So before we start, let's have a clear view of the phosphate based chemical. I have seen many of us doesn't know about a total phosphate based program that is available in the market. What are the different molecules are available? What are the different types of phosphates available? Let's have an idea for that. So if I write phosphate is, what is phosphate? Phosphate is basically denoted by PO4 and it is having a -3 valency, right? So in broad category it can be of two types, inorganic and organic. Under inorganic there are two different types. One is orthophosphate, second one is polyphosphate. Inorganic phosphate means the phosphate that is not coming from the organic matter. Organic phosphate, it is having two again. One is phosphonate, second one is phosphinic, phosphino. Second one is phosphino. So these two category are comes under organic and ortho and poly comes under inorganic. Let's make it very clear. Now under ortho there are three types: trisodium phosphate, disodium phosphate and monosodium phosphate. So before I go to the others, let's have trisodium phosphate is alkaline, disodium phosphate is neutral and monosodium phosphate is acidic. Clear? Now under poly there are two types, two or three types. One is pyrophosphate, sodium hexametaphosphate, and third is metaphosphate. Under phosphonate it has having a different molecule range starting from AMP, HEDP, PBTC, PAPAMP, HPA, PCA. Under phosphino, we have only one molecule PSO. This is NALCO patented chemical. Okay, this is NALCO patented molecule. This is our not NALCO patented molecule. This is our available in the market, but this PSO is NALCO patented molecule. Now this is whole as a phosphate tree. So any phosphate product that you are coming across into the water treatment are any of that. Either it could be ortho, it could be poly, it could be organic, phosphonate or phosphino. So this is the range of the product we are using in cooling tower. So how does it work? So let's start with orthophosphate. Orthophosphate act as anodic corrosion inhibitor. Okay. How it affect or how it works as anodic corrosion inhibitor? It provide the bare metal iron to gamma iron oxide layer. This is called gamma iron oxide layer. Okay, and iron to iron oxide layer, gamma iron oxide layer, it is converting, and that's how it is providing anodic corrosion inhibitor, ortho. Okay, now comes under poly. Polyphosphate has two things. One is cathodic corrosion inhibitor. Second is scale inhibitor. So polyphosphate basically acts on both the area. Cathodic corrosion inhibitor, how it works? At cathodic high pH, local high pH, it provides calcium polyphosphate precipitation. At high pH, calcium polyphosphate precipitation at the on the metal surface, and it is passivating the cathodic area. That's how it is providing cathodic corrosion inhibition. Scale inhibitor, under this category, it polyphosphate take many calcium along with it. Okay, many calcium along with it, it forms a complex, leaving behind only carbonate alone in the system or water. So if all the calciums are associated with the polyphosphate is taking care of all the calcium, then carbonate is alone, and carbonate cannot form calcium carbonate scale. So result is calcium carbonate scale formation is not happening. Okay, this is how it is inhibiting the scale. Now comes to the organic phosphate. So organic phosphate, all means this organic phosphate plus this, all are acting as scale inhibitor. Scale inhibitor. And how it is all of them acting as scale inhibitor? Each of them acting as crystal modifier. What is crystal modifier? Crystal modifier is, once this calcium carbonate scale has been formed, it is not calcium carbonate one, the particular one calcium carbonate crystal has been formed. Presence of this, any of this organic phosphate is, presence of any of this organic phosphate basically alter the crystal structure or destroy the crystal structure. Okay, so once this crystal structure got destroyed of calcium carbonate, it cannot form, it cannot attach with other crystal of calcium carbonate and form a crystal growth. So scale formation is not possible. Okay, so these are the phosphates act as a crystal modifier. It modify or distort the calcium carbonate crystal so that one crystal cannot be attracted by the other one and it cannot build up the crystal layer. So that's how it is preventing the scale. Out of this, these particularly these four, AMP, HEDP, PBTC, PAPM, these four are basically very effective for the scale inhibitor, very effective. Out of the HEDP is it's not that much chlorine resistant, PBTC is high chlorine resistant, and PAPM is very important one. PAPM is being used when calcium concentration is very high. There we use the PAPM. Okay, it can sustain up to 200% of calcium, saturation ratio of calcium it can sustain. Now the other two, these two, HPA and PCA, what are those? These two are basically a good corrosion inhibitor, okay. These are as well scale inhibitor as well, but still their performance is very good as the corrosion inhibition. Both of them act as a anodic corrosion inhibitor. Okay, both of them act as a anodic corrosion inhibitor. So now you can understand that all of them we have discussed. Now comes to the NALCO patented one, PSO. PSO have a unique thing. PSO have a unique thing. What is that? PSO is good for corrosion, very good corrosion inhibitor, anionic corrosion inhibitor, anionic, plus a very good scale inhibitor. So how it works? Anionic corrosion inhibitor, it forms the gamma iron oxide layer. Scale inhibitor, it as a crystal modifier. Okay, anionic corrosion inhibitor as a gamma iron oxide layer and scale inhibitor as a crystal modifier. It works like that. So this is the whole scenario of the phosphate based chemical program that being used in the cooling tower, cooling water chemistry. So hope this will clear any doubts related to phosphate, because there are multiple phosphate based programs are there and there are multiple molecules of phosphates are available. So hope this video will give a clear idea about what type of phosphate is doing what type of action in the cooling water treatment. Thank you.